It's two ballers, bro. Simple rules. That nigga B. Miller put rules. He put so many rules in place over here, bro. It's crazy.
And he's gonna get a good
and gonna ask me if I have any issues. Let him know. I said you have no idea.
Time and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I mean, you can't run the same play over and over again. Can't run the same defense over and over again.
From the 34.
Yeah. Well, he said he didn't enforce it, but I don't know, bro.
Tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
Yeah.
And that's what
I told him
with him.
it don't matter.
Package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
On first down, it's Gurley. Yeah, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yards.
I don't even know if you can no huddle or not shit.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Finding some room at midfield. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the
Giants. Look at my boy Dak
36.
Prescott, man. He finally on a winning team.
Takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36.
I got him feeling like a win over here, young D.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Dak Prescott.
Certainly looked like
he'll win over here, bro.
Here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation
post. He's a winner before the team win.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Barber.
Oh,
and this play gets blown up.
Don't you dare be sour.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Come on, man. We already talked about this, man. Get over it, dude. Damn.
Because they kept extra DBs
it ain't my fault.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out.
Yeah, it's my fault, brother. Damn.
Switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
The show state fault.
Great penetration as they stuck that
now the show statement may be a lot of things.
Look at this shit. Coverage and it's intercepted.
It ain't his fault, brother.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
We don't want to never end.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I wish I would have got him, for real.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
43, 43, 15. 59, 59.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take,
make
the right choice.
They're going to be tough to beat.
Live to fight another down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw, it's Mahomes. Underneath for Johnson. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Man, come on, bro.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
You should blow him out, see butter.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Gurley. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. Go right in. There we go. Going to 52.
Check me out. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Go. 52.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I hate that.
Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
I hate
A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Watch that 66. Bullet ride. Right here, guys. Mike 51.
Hey, 15. Hey, 43.
Exit.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. And his his throw is going to be incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that's caught by Beasley. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit
Prescott, bro.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Here's second and 10 now.
You gotta do better than that, bro. Man, you gotta do better than that, bro.
To the air again, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Look at this.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
First down, Giants.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Here's Mahomes to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Boy, look at this right here, boy.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Second down and goal. Mahomes completes it to Davis. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Here's Mahomes, third and goal.
Man, I nailed his ass.
Gain on the scramble to 6.
Boy, Luke Kuechly nailed his fool, boy.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Man, Luke just killed that nigga, bruh. Luke, man, he dove and that hit sticked him, bruh.
Hey, 43, 15. Slam.
The Giants going to go ahead and
Yeah,
use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
This nigga better kick a field goal if you know what's good for him.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
I'm coming after you. Switch.
They run. It's Johnson.
Hell no. Look at that, baby. Look at that using tackle. That's what I'm talking about right there. Trying to go for it on 4th down on Sugar State, nigga. Get your ass out of
here. And the
here.
Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Oh, boy, go!
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Bro, come on,
Todd. With just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You kidding me, bro?
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. It's taken to the 26. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
And
they let this motherfucker catch this shit.
One-handed. Wow.
Wow. I'm fucking
there just before halftime. 51 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score.
0-0 over here, bro.
A stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, after a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watch the screen.
They'll run it with Johnson. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
What'd you say, Young Diesel?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You see that? He caught that shit?
Hey, 57.
I'm finna pick his ass off right here, though.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big game.
Fumble through the end zone.
And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were...
that shit. I can't even charge the damn play, man. Just
inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
wow.
They come out here in the eye. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Check 52. Check safety. Check safety. Yellow. Topper.
They'll run it with Johnson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. Second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. Second and goal. To Johnson again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
3 points,
well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Check. Attack. Scene 6.
You're going for it.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. Now Dak on the option left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
I mean, my team, I ain't.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Key tight end.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Check. We're going to go 47. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hustle. Mike 5-4. Bound to lose one.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 47. A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as they get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Right there. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back now in Tampa, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Back now in Tampa, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here go 46. 50, Mike's 50.
And the blitz does come. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he finds McDonald. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now Dak on the option left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kenny Golladay, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Wow.
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. A first down carry for Johnson.
Look at this.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 44, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Check three.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Buccaneers have it. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on.
Came through there like a rocket,
and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. So maybe the defense will have to kickstart the offense here. The first points of the game comes from that defensive unit.
See that motherfucker came untouched, bro. Shut up, man.
Maybe it's on us today. We have to go out
that motherfucker came untouched, bro.
And get everyone else going.
Hey, you call it how you want to call it, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Prescott to throw on fourth. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that's certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Bucs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope it ain't snowing in this game, bruh. I pray it ain't snowing. It could be snowing. Man, boy, I hate the snow, boy. My team ain't built for snow, bruh. Yeah, but shit. My team ain't built for snow. My team built for turf, bruh.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to Chile, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Man.
Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, it is, bro. It really is, man.
Mahomes is going to run the option left. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mahomes is going to run the option left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Devin McCourty brings him down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
At the 42-yard line.
Bring it. Yellow. Go on, 80. Twist.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Mahomes is going to run the option left. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 51. Wow. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Buying time to his left. Space to run past the 20. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Butker able to put this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Mike, what is it? What is it? Mike, I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. What is it?
Sony Michel, his first carry. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 44 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the ground, Michel. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris.
Miss
And
all
he's
these
going to
damn
work this
tackles,
one down
boy.
to
Come
about
on.
the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, Michel. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down. Slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
We want it. Come to my world.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris taking it in. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run with Thompson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Defense wins championships, baby.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Alpha.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I got him. Go, Mike, 51. Mike, 51. Yellow. Hey, let's go on there. Hey, let's go. Come. Hey, let's get that ball, D.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Mahomes is going to run the option left, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And again, it's Mahomes to Thompson on the screen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now it's Mahomes again. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Coverage on the play by Patrick Chung.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now Edelman. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run again with Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Check, check. Check, 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 check. Great. Mike, here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
20. 8.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run. Here's Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Number 53. Mike 53. Watch the back. Kill. Express.
On 2nd down now. It's Harris. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check 53. Curry. Check.
They'll try to run with Harris. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Come on, let's go.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Not that time for Watkins.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Harris. And some room to roam now. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Man, shut your ass up, nigga. Oh, crybaby ass nigga, shut up.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. On first down, Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he'll run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jake Butt there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
On first down, it's Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the 50, Newton. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett.
He just sat there.
The Patriots, they add on to
that was man-to-man. He just sat there.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs.
He just sat there. He
That
do
was
that.
a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have.
Man, he didn't go for the ball, man. He didn't go for the ball, bro. This shit crazy, man.
Now he's back out there to boom this
I
one
can't
away,
do
maybe
dude.
with some frustration.
I can't do nothing about that shit, bro.
This will be taken in at the 1. Shelling through the defense. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Mahomes now on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now Mahomes. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act. That interception. Good way for them to end it. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Fucking slow, bro.
Now here's another carry for Harris. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on
Shut up.
1st and 10.
I'm not even talking. He didn't even beat me in that defense, bro. I don't run that defense. I don't run that defense. I don't run that defense 2 times, bro.
The 45 before being tackled.
Man,
it's hard to find
but ain't nobody asked you nothing, bro. They really did.
Especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt.
Okay, we don't see how far you get when you lose.
To get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Oh, yeah.